got Silver Stage in blue and the Wolverines, of course, in white. Silver Stage is a school that's close to, I believe, Carson on the far end of the state. This is a league game tonight. We've got Manuel, Dustin Dobbs, Chaz Brown, Ernesto, and Cade Brown in for the Wolverines. We've got the referee calling it white ball, some kind of interference or double tap by blue. It'll be Wolverines ball at half court. We already got an early substitution for the Nighthawks. That was a quick one. Chaz Brown bringing it across, deep in the corner to, Chaz Brown, Cade out of the top. Dustin Dobbs penetrates up, quick pass to Manuel. It's just off the front of the basket. Quick save by Cade into the arms of the Nighthawks. Quick transition basketball, early score by the Nighthawks. Ernest passes over to Chaz, dribbles back into Ernesto. Looks, dribbles down, nice pass over to Dustin Dobbs. Quick ball move by the Wolverines. Dustin Dobbs with an easy score on that one. Nice ball movement by the Wolverines early in this game. Brings the score 2-2. Penetration play, number 10 pumps it up. Oh, and it's good as well. Nighthawks shooting a pretty good percentage right now. Dustin Dobbs straight down the middle and up. No foul called on that one. Where were the refs on that call? They were all over Dobbs in the air on that one. Dobbs will inbound the ball for the Wolverines. Guy going out to Cade Brown at the top of the key. Wolverines run their offense patiently into the corner to Chaz Brown. Back to Cade. In deep to Ernesto. Tapped out by the Nighthawks. Transition basketball. Oh, nice bounce pass by the Hawks. Extends their lead by 4, 2-6. Wolverines are down by 4 with just over 2 minutes elapsed in that first quarter. Quick pass to Manuel deep in the corner. Pumps at 3. It's in and out. Nice offensive board by Dobbs. Puts it up and in. Full court press going on. 4-6 is our score. Back into 10, who tries to do a layup, but is stopped. Cade Brown bringing the ball down fast. Over to Dobbs, back out to Cade. Ernesto comes up, puts it up and in. Nice inside move by Ernesto Rodriguez. Takes it inside and puts it up for another 2. Ties the score 6-6. Nighthawks are back down. Wolverines are in their customary man-to-man defense. Dribble it over. 52, and we've got a little bit of a reaching foul. That is Chaz Brown's first personal for the evening, and the Wolverines' first team foul. The score is still 6-6 with the Nighthawks taking it out of bounds. The big guy at the top. Nighthawks looking to cut. 14 gets by his guy, pumps one up. Oh, it's way off. But number 10 gets their own offensive board. Nice interior pass. Oh, number 10 takes it into the trees. Gets fouled on the attempt. He'll go to the line.
Wolverines foul goes against number 33, Manuel Correa. His first personal second team foul. At the line for the Nighthawks, Chris Velasco.
That's Wendover's second team foul. First shot's way off by the Silver Stage. Now, Silver Stage is a relatively new school. It's only been around for a couple years, so their program has just been developing. I think they won their first game this year for the school's history. Dustin Dobbs goes by everybody. A nice quick pass to Cade, who puts in a nice little 10-footer. Wolverines now take the lead. It's 8-6 with 4:30 remaining in the first quarter. Number 10 penetrates, goes up on Dustin Dobbs. number 10, a quick little guy, takes it right up and in. No fear on that one. Score is now 8-8. Nighthawks are evening it up. Manuel, boy, he shot an air ball on that one. We've got all kinds of spectators walking by our camera about every 2 seconds. Dustin Dobbs attempts one, but is no good. Deep penetration by the Nighthawks, and the attempt isn't any good. We've got Chaz Brown with his second team foul. I believe we've got a timeout by Silver Stage, their first timeout of the game. I believe Larson's got a substitution coming in for someone. I see Wesley Mitchell at the scoring table, getting ready to come in the game. Coach Larson is down talking to his guys. I can hear him from up here talking about there's too many layups for the other team. They need to close down the lanes. Now the Nighthawks coach is probably happy with his team play. Wendover is using their full timeout here. Here they go. Yep, we've got Wesley Mitchell in for Chaz Brown. So that gives us Wesley at one block. We've got Ernesto at the other block, Dustin Dobbs, Manuel Carrillo, and Cade Brown, of course. 52 misses it. Silver Stage isn't being a really good foul shooting team at the start of the game. The ball's up with Ernesto coming down with the defensive board. Passes a long pass to Manuel. Over to Dustin, who goes up left-handed and misses it. Tipped around. Silver Stage comes up with the ball. Fast transition. Number 10 steps back about 12 feet off. And Ernesto goes for the defensive board. And is called for... We got Ernesto for pushing. That's only Ernesto's first team foul. That was a tough call. We take it in deep, goes out. 42 from the three-point line. Sinks one. We got a delay of game warning, means that 22 hit the ball after it went through. They'll get another, try any other delay, and it's a technical. We got substitutions coming in for Silver Stage. The Nighthawks have just increased the lead back to 3. It's 8-11. We still got 3:30 left in that first quarter. Oh, nice open lane for the Wolverines. Manuel takes advantage of it, kisses one off the window, and gives the Wolverines 2 more points to bring the score 10-11. Oh, Cade Brown picks their pocket and does another easy layup. Now the Wolverines take over the lead, 12-11, with just over 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Got big screen coming over. Number 30 dips down in, air ball. Offensive board by the Nighthawks. Another three-point attempt, and another offensive board. And a fourth offensive board by the Nighthawks. Nice hustle by the Nighthawks. They got 4 of their own offensive boards. Not a lot of boxing out going on down there. All we're seeing is blue underneath the basket. The Wolverines need to clear those guys out of there. Ernesto comes out for a break with his replacement. Casey Crawford comes back in. Number 50 will complete his 2-point play and misses that one. Nighthawks terrible free throw shooting team. Dustin Dobbs behind the back. Quick pass to Manuel. Fakes to 3. Dobbs trying to find a lane. Deep over to West. Cade Brown set up in the corner for a 3, and it's good. Nice ball movement and patience by the Wolverines, and Cade Brown makes them pay with a long three-pointer in the corner. Nighthawks dribble back down, comes across, dribbles off. We've got a steal. Casey Crawford comes down with it. Dribbles up, passes back to Dobbs. Cade way over in the corner. Penetrates through, looks around, back over to Dobbs, back up, and is fouled on the play. That's only the Nighthawks' first team foul. Dobbs will get 2 freebies for that foul. Referees.
Foul was against number 50, Terry Carrier. That's his first personal.
Dobbs hits nothing but the bottom of the net on the first one. Increases the Wolverines' lead 16-11. Just 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Second shot is good as well. And the lead is up to 6 now for the Wolverines. Ball goes up. We got Casey Crawford with a defensive rebound. Passes back to Wes. Over to Manuel. Wolverine spread. Oh, he dribbles it down a little bit. Oh, and got grabbed on the arm. Probably won't get a foul shot in this one. I believe it was on the floor. Taking it underneath the basket. We've got Luis Perez coming in for Manuel. 20 will be taking the ball out of bounds from underneath their own basket. Casey Crawford puts it up and in. Nice out of bounds play by the Wolverines. Just increased their lead to 8. 19-11. We've got Silver Stage moving the ball around. Nice pressure by the Wolverines. And picked off by Luis Perez. Nice steal, passes long to Cade Brown. Easy layup. Wolverine lead is increased to 10. Looks like the Wolverines are going to try to put this game away a little bit early. That's a nice transition ball by the Wolverines. But Wesley Mitchell almost picks his pocket. 30 recovers it. Silver Stage brings it back down. 42 thinks about it. Number 10 with a long 3. And puts one down. They needed that shot. 21-14. Dobbs takes it in, brings it in, and is fouled again. Number 50 got caught not moving his feet, just reaching on Dobbs. Dobbs will take a trip to the line. This was a two-shot shooting foul. We've got 22-14. We've got another substitution coming in for the Wolverines. We have got Jake Palafox coming in for the Wolverines, and we've got Luis Perez, Dustin Dobbs, Casey Crawford. Casey trying to take the ball up was knocked away. Air ball by the Nighthawks, recovered offensive board by the Nighthawks. 42 with another 3, way off the back, and defensive rebound by Casey Crawford. Tries to get down to his players before the quarter ends. We end up with his first quarter of play, 22-14. The Wolverines up. Okay, here we are at the start of the second quarter. Nighthawks get it out. We've got Jake Palafox, Luis Perez, Wesley Mitchell, Casey Crawford, and Dustin Dobbs in for the Wolverines. We got Wesley Mitchell not moving with the guy, gets a blocking foul. That is the Wolverines' 5th team foul.
That's the 6th team foul. Mitchell's.
One more, it will be 1-1. Nighthawks will get it out of bounds. Wesley Mitchell up pressuring the ball. Casey Crawford tries to knock it away. Goes in deep to number 52, who does a nice little bank shot. Jake tries to get the ball back. We got Wes at the top. Luis Perez takes it down deep to Casey. Almost thrown away by the Wolverines. Deep in the corner to Dustin, who drives the lane. Passes a wild pass out. Number 10 runs it down. Nice hustle by the Nighthawks, who bring it back down. We got about 10,000 people walking in front of our camera. Oh, hard hit. Okay, guys, hurry up. Come on. Come on. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Holy mackerel. We got a major game trail going by our camera up here. We've got another substitution in. We've still got Jake Palafox, Cade Brown, Casey Crawford, Manuel, and Dustin Dobbs for the Wolverines. We've got 2 shots. He hit the floor hard, shaking it off his wrist. He'll get 2 shots. First one's good. I believe that's probably the first free throw that the Nighthawks have hit. Not doing a very good percentage. I think that's 1 for 6 or 7. That closes the gap. Hits both those to bring the score 18 to 22. Only a 4-point lead for the Wolverines. Oh, and that was kind of a high pass to Dustin Dobbs, deflected by Nighthawk. He'll get a chance to close this lead a little bit. High pass intercepted by the Wolverines. Manuel comes up with it. Gives the transition basketballs. He tries to put one up. It's deflected and picked off by Dustin Dobbs for an easy 2. He picks that one up, and now the Nighthawks bring it down fast again. Number 10 shoots a long 3, and they're fighting for the rebound. Casey Crawford comes up with a defensive board. Cade Brown passes off, deflected, and Dobbs is fouled on the basket penetration. That's only the Nighthawks' 4th team foul, so it means the Wolverines will take it out underneath their own basket. Manuel sets long in the corner. Casey Crawford was pretty much wide open underneath the basket, but Dobbs missed him. It's deflected off. Brown was trapped in there, tries to deflect it off of a Nighthawk, but then they turn around and throw it away again. Wolverines retrieve the ball. Dobbs brings it down, brings it back out. Manuel thought about the 3. Casey Crawford on the inside, puts one up for a nice little 10-footer inside the key. 26 to 18. Wolverines open the lead back up to 8 now. Defensive rebound, Casey Crawford. Back to Dustin Dobbs. Back down to Manuel. Dribbles it over, penetrates, splits both defenders, and puts it back up for 2. And the Nighthawk coach doesn't want to see any more of this, so he calls a timeout. Nice ball movement by the Wolverines. Manuel came down, dribbled down, split his 2 defenders, and put it up for another easy 2 to extend the lead for the Wolverines by 10. With 5:30 left in this first half. We've got quite a few in the crowd tonight. It's more than I've seen in a while. And it's good to see this many people come out to watch the Wolverines. Always good to support your local team. We got Coach Larson down there explaining to his guys they need to take it inside the big guys, do some penetration. Attentively watching him. We're about ready to break out of this timeout. Again, we have the Silver Stage Nighthawks playing the West Wendover Wolverines on a league game. Of course, we're at home. Out for the Wolverines, we have Ernesto, Dustin Dobbs, Cade Brown, Luis Perez, and Manuel. They put on a full court press. The Nighthawks get it across fairly easily. 10 does a little bit of razzle-dazzle moves on Lewis, but can't shake him. Oh, inside play by the Nighthawks. They go up. He gets his offensive board, brings it back up, and he's off over the back. Over the back by number 42. Nice position by Ernesto. That's only their 15th foul, so Wolverines will take the ball out of bounds. Here they come. Passes it in deep to Ernesto, underneath to Manuel. Nice ball move by the Wolverines to see each other. Capitalize that, passing into a two-point play, which brings their lead to 12. 18-30. Long pass by Silver Stage, almost picked off by Cade Brown. Number 10 takes a three-pointer, in and out. 42 fights for the rebound, and Silver Stage comes in with the offensive and blocked by Ernesto. Nice defensive play by the big guy. 42 brings it back, bounce passes to 22, who shoots, and it's up, and they get their own offensive board, but can't capitalize on it. Another offensive board. That time they were able to capitalize on it. Cuts the lead to 10. Got Luis Perez dribbles out of the trap. Ernesto comes up, dribbles in, sets it up off the backboard, and gets 2 points for his effort. Dustin Dobbs steals the ball, passes back out to Manuel, who double pumps it, gets his own rebound, and can't control it, and Silver Stage is on the run. Wolverines, Dustin Dobbs with a defensive rebound, taking it far over to Cade in the far corner, who strokes it up for two. Offensive board by Ernesto, and another offensive board by Luis Perez. Wolverines bring it back out. Dobbs splits his guy, and he's fouled. The Wolverines are pretty well owning the inside of the court at this point. Dobbs will get a two-shot foul out of this one. Dobbs, who's a pretty good free throw shooting percentage, hits his first one. Okay, Dustin Dobbs goes for his second shot, and it is just off the front of the rim. I must have jinxed him by saying he shoots the high percentage. And we got a steal by Dustin Dobbs coming down. He's got Manuel on the other corner, and he takes it up and in. Nice acceleration by the senior, Dustin Dobbs. Gets another 2 points. We've now got 35-20. The Wolverines have extended the lead by 15 with 3:11 left in the first quarter. Alonzo Palafox in for the first time, and Chaz Brown back in for the Wolverines. We got Ernesto taking a move, tries to get his own offensive board, and taps it out to Alonzo. Cade Brown coming in, passes nice, handoff to Ernesto. Oh, just off the front of the rim, and defensive board by Chaz. Puts it up, just off. And the Nighthawks bring it back the other direction. And another offensive board by the Nighthawks. Wolverines have to shut them down the inside. Cade Brown brings it down just as fast, pops up a circus shot off to the side, and it's called for offensive. Dipped his shoulder into it and initiated contact. Interesting shot. The Wolverine crowd doesn't like that call. We've got full court presser. Oh, almost pick it off. Luis Perez is watching. Oh, and it's over. Cade Brown does get it. Over to Luis Perez, who does a little floater, and it's off. Defensive board, and he fouls him. We'll march all the way back down the court for 1-1. That just puts the Wolverines at number 9. We're almost at double bonus, but I don't know if we'll make it by half. 2:25 left in this second quarter. Wolverines with a comfortable 13-point lead at this point in the game. We've got Casey Crawford, Chaz Brown, Cade Brown, Alonzo, and Luis Perez in for the Wolverines. And Nighthawks get their own rebound off the foul shot. Deep in the corner, up for the shot, nothing but air. The two guys try to run it down. The Nighthawks get it, and it steps on the line. Put a size 13 over the line, so we get the ball back. Nighthawks are applying full court pressure at this point. Cade Brown tries to split his defenders, and 52 goes up off the steal and is fouled by Manuel. He'll get a possible three-point play out of this one. Could close the lead within 10. Wolverines have had the lead up to as high as 15, but Nighthawks are not closing down shop yet. Still got a lot of basketball left. 52 banks a foul shot. That's unusual. And does close the lead. We got Chaz Brown brings it down. Far in the corner to Cade Brown, who pumps one up. Casey Brown off of his hands. Tries to do it, and they call over the back on 52. The offensive board went off the hands of Casey Crawford into Cade's hands. We'll have 1-on-1 right now. We have number 42, Chaz Brown, 45, Casey Crawford. Cade Brown shooting the foul shot, 35, Alonzo, and Manuel, number 33. We've got some substitutions coming in. Ryan Tangaro for the first time this evening, and Dobbs back in for Chaz Brown. Cade shoots his first one. That one's good. Puts the lead up to 11 for the Wolverines, 36-25. 1:43 left in the game. Well, not left in the game, left in the first half, I'm sorry. Cade Brown hits that one. 37-25, Wolverines. Number 10 dribbles all the way in and dribbles it off of his own hands. Well, the referee's calling it off of White. The little number 10 will take the ball out of bounds. Takes it deep in the corner. They're looking around. Comes off of a screen. Wildcats try to pin him down. 22's almost picked off by Luis Perez, and defensive rebound by Casey Crawford. Alonzo bring it down. Dobbs puts it up. Nice passing by the Wolverines. Results in another 2 points to extend their lead by 14 with 1:09 left in the first half. Nice ball movement by the Wolverines. 10 with a long three-pointer. And that one goes down for the Nighthawks. 39-28. And Dustin Dobbs loses the handle. And it goes out of bounds. Nighthawk basketball, three-quarter court. Nice pressure by the Wolverines to get take their time bringing the ball in. Deep down to 50, tries to back in, goes back out to 22, and it's patted around, and he tries to bank it, and Casey Crawford tries to come down with the ball. And a quick foul by number 50. They'll march everybody down the other end for a 1-on-1 foul shot attempt by Casey Crawford. We've got a substitute. We got Wesley Mitchell coming in for Alonzo. We've still got Ryan Tangerel still in there. Dobbs is still in there. Cade Brown. Casey Crawford, of course, shooting the foul shot. First one's pushed off the front, a little wide. Nighthawks control the basketball. Takes it. It's in the hands of their speedy little number 10 who pumps one up. Nothing but air. 42 tries to save it. Back in the hands of a Nighthawk. Casey Crawford tries to get the ball, but West comes up with it. Back down to Dustin Dobbs, who does an easy transition layup down. 9 seconds left in the game. Nighthawks have to get a quick shot off, and it rolls off his foot out of bounds with 3.3 seconds to go. Wolverines still have a lead of 41-28. 13 points. Not their biggest lead of the game, but a nice, comfortable lead to go into halftime with. Cade Brown throws up a hoper, and it's off the top of the backboard. No good. The Wolverines prepare to go back into the locker room for halftime. The score is 41-28. Here we are at the start of the second half. Silver Stage versus the West Wendover Wolverines. We've got Dustin Dobbs, Chaz Brown, Manuel, Cade Brown, and Ernesto in for the start of this half. We got the Wolverines entertain a 41-28 lead. And they just stolen the ball from the Nighthawks. We got Dobbs over crossover dribble, looking around. Goes deep into Chaz Brown. Manuel almost loses the handle, trapped by the Nighthawk, and tosses the ball out of bounds. Silver Stages basketball. If you've noticed in the crowd over there, there's a couch. They have what they call the best seats in the house. The kids over there win a raffle and get to sit through all the varsity games in a nice, comfortable couch while they watch these games. Wolverines are in their customary man-to-man again this half. Silver Stage is looking, should have been 5 seconds. Number 10 pops up a quick shot and in. Cuts the lead down to 11 for the Nighthawks, 41-30. Dobbs takes it up and extends the lead again. That gives Dustin Dobbs his 16th point of the game. He had 14 at the first half, with Cade Brown just a point behind him at 13. For the Nighthawks, number 10 had 12 points, with number 50 with 10. Cade Brown is also one of the top scorers of the state right now with about 23.5 points per game. He's having a nice season. We got Dobbs as point guard now, deep in the corner to Cade Brown. Ernesto's starting to set up to try to get down low. There it comes, back to Cade. Reverse dribbles up and is hooked on the arm. We'll get 2 shots for that foul. We have Dobbs over getting special instructions from the coach. This is the first team foul of the second half. Cade hits the first foul shot long off the back of the iron. See how he fares on his second shot. Second shot pulls itself in and extends the lead 44-30 with just over 2 minutes elapsed in the second half. That gives the Wolverines a 14-point lead. They've been up as much as 16 at this game. Silver Stage having a hard time getting the ball. 22, pass it, comes all the way in. Fight for the ball. Defensive rebound by Nesto. Manuel takes up one-handed off the top, and Dobbs goes for his 18th point of the game. Number 10 penetrates, goes against the big guy, throws it off the front of the rim, and defensive rebound by Chaz Brown. Able to control it, gives it back to Manuel. Back to Dustin, over to Ernesto. Easy layup for Ernesto. Nice ball movement again by the Wolverines. Quick touch passes to each other, and it results in another 2 points, extending the lead for the biggest point of the game to 18 points. The Nighthawks are getting a little rattled, but we got a little bit of a blocking foul as they cross over the lane. Fouls on Manuel. I think that's Manuel's third foul, first team foul. Nighthawks take it deep into their own basket. 10 comes up with a quick shot. It's off the back, and the offensive board by them. Easy layup by number 10, and Cade Brown gets a piece of it. 33 comes down, looks for his pass, and it's off the knees of the defense. .30 a one-step in, and in and out. Defensive board, offensive board, Nighthawks, and Ernesto controls it. Tries to pass a long pass down to Cade and deflected off by number 22 for Silver Stage. Good defense by Silver Stage to stop that fast break point. Dawes will inbound the ball for the Wolverines. Cade signal for him to come to top. We got Luis Perez in for the Wolverines. Some quick passes, Ernesto underneath. Tries to put it up just off the front of the rim. Defensive board by Silver Stage. Bounce pass in and stolen by Chaz Brown. Cade surveys the court and gets a long bounce pass to Lewis, who almost runs it down. Long bounce pass. And Luis Perez gets the steal, and Dustin Dobbs comes up, and Cade Brown goes in for the layup. That extends the lead by 20 for the Wolverines. Nice unselfish play by the Wolverines to get 2 points for Cade. Quick shot, Ernesto comes out with a defensive board, passes down to Cade, who lobs it up to Dobbs, who tries to take it off the board. Cade Brown gets the offensive board and throws it up for the foul and a possible 3-point play.
He was fouled by number 40, and Porter picks up his third personal.
Cade Brown got the offensive board, has enough time to toss it back up for 2 and get the foul. Cade hits everything on the rim and it goes down for him. Nice shot by Cade Brown, the senior. Dobbs gives him some full court pressure and backs back off. Deep pass inside. Comes off, and Ernesto pretty much tipped that one back in for the Nighthawks. Cade Brown thinks about a bounce pass but brings it back out. Dobbs is wide open underneath. The Wolverines will probably catch him next time. Long pass to Cade. Tries to reverse up. Offensive board by Dustin Dobbs. Another offensive board and block. But they get him for a foul. 2 quick offensive boards. And Dobbs walks away with quick 2 foul shots.
He picks up his third personal, 13th foul. Dustin Dobbs goes to the line.
Dobbs, I believe, on his 21st point. We've got 2 substitutions coming in for the Wolverines. Casey Crawford coming back in, and Jake Palafox in. Jake is number 10, and Casey Crawford number 45. Dobbs pumps the other one. I believe he has now 22 points in the game. We have Wesley Mitchell coming in for Dobbs to give him a breather. Dobbs having a very good game tonight. Full court pressure by Jake Palafox. Stolen by Casey Crawford. Back to Luis Perez. Splits his defender. Wesley Mitchell comes up, stops it short, and they get him for double dribble. Didn't quite have control of that play. The Wolverines coming out with some full court pressure. And the Nighthawks dribble right through it. Casey Crawford tries to steal the ball. Comes off of Wolverine. It will be Silver Stage basketball underneath their own basket. Luis Perez will be guarding the ball. 52 for a three-pointer, and it's way off. Nothing but air. Oh, and the Wolverines recover that one, almost a steal. Casey Crawford in. Oh, in and out. Tips off the hands of Luis Perez. It will be Silver Stage basketball. Again, nice ball movement. We've got another timeout by Silver Stage. Wants to talk to his guys. At this point, we're sitting on a 23-point lead with 2:18 in the third quarter. I believe Silver Stage is sitting at probably 0-4, 0-5 in the league, where the Wild Wolverines are sporting, I think, a 3-3 record. You have to say one thing for this Wolverine crowd. They're pretty quiet because I can hear the coach all the way here. We've got another game tomorrow night. It's going to be against Lovelock, which will be a lot tougher team. The Lovelock team is one of the top teams in the league right now, with the Wolverines not too far below them. With a couple wins, the Wolverines will be right back in the hunt for first place. Silver Stage will take the ball out of bounds, but the Wolverine applying another full court press. Long pass. Silver Stage, as he dribbles it almost out of bounds. Hops once. Number 10 with a nice little underhanded move, and it's in. Wolverines answer back, but throw it away. Number 10 tries again, an offensive board by number 52. Quick 4 points by Silver Stage to make it 55-36. Jake Palafox loses the ball to number 10, who does another layup. Quick 6 points by Silver Stage, who was able to cut the lead down to 17. And deep over to Wesley Mitchell, who thinks about the drive. Looks to Chaz. Long over to Luis Perez. Jake Palafox dribbles in. Chaz looks for the shot. Nothing there. And he's got a reach-in foul by number 52. That should be Silver Stage's 4th team foul, so we have no chance of a one-on-one yet. We've got some substitutions coming back in. We've got Manuel coming in and Dustin Dobbs for Wes and Chaz. Still got Jake Palafox is still out there, Casey Crawford, Luis Perez, Manuel, and Dobbs complements the group. Goes out to Casey Crawford inside as he passes deep to Dustin Dobbs, and it's batted away by the Nighthawks. Nighthawks has shown us a little bit of a spurt going on here. That last timeout, the coach must have got him going. Oh, pockets picked by Luis Perez. Into Dobbs, who gets his 24th point of the game. Dobbs is having a great game tonight. Number 10 thinks about it and drives in and throws up another kind of circus shot. Casey Crawford tries to get the defensive board, but needs to box him out a little bit. And the ball's going around, and Palafox comes up with it. And it's stolen again by the Nighthawks. A lot of back and forth ball going over here. Dustin Dobbs tosses it back in, and the Nighthawks get another attempt. Another offensive board. And Manuel finally comes down with the the defensive rebound. Boy, the Nighthawks got a lot of attempts at the baskets on that one. The Wolverines need to box out a little bit. The score is 57-38 at the end of the third quarter. We got the start of the fourth quarter. The Wolverines bringing the ball. They've got a 57-38 lead. We've got Tangaro in, Cade Brown, Manuel, Casey Crawford, and Dustin Dobbs playing for the Wolverines. We got a pass to Casey Crawford, and it goes in. Nice assist by Dustin Dobbs to Casey Crawford for another two. Brings it to 21-point lead. Deep in, 42 comes up, and he gets a layup.
Silver Stage point scorer by number 40.
Cade Brown dribbles past everybody, tosses it to Manuel. Tosses it back to Dobbs, who thinks about a three-pointer, but comes up. Uses the backboard and a couple offensive boards by Manuel. Tries to tap it in. And Dobbs is trapped and calls a quick timeout to save the ball.
Timeout called by West Wendover Wolverines.
Couple good offensive rebounds by the Wolverines on that one. Just couldn't tap it back in. We got Wolverine coach just giving him some quick instructions on this end. Scores 59-40 with a 19-point lead. 7:12 left in the game. The Silver Stage team has only won one game in the last 3 years, but they're an upcoming team. Got some big boys on their team. The Wolverines, on the other hand, are always sporting a pretty competitive team. Like I mentioned earlier, Cade Brown does lead this side of the state in points with 23.5 points per game. Tonight, I believe he's got about 16. Dakota Manuel, who sets himself up for the three, and it's just off. Casey Crawford with the offensive board. And Chaz starts out with a three. Almost down in. Dustin Dobbs almost gets the offensive board. Almost picked off by Tangaro. A lot of almost there. Number 10 penetrates. Nice little shot by number 10. He has about 18 points for the game. Chaz Brown dribbles through three blue players and comes up. And Dobbs still controls it. Backhands it over to Manuel. Manuel gets around back into Casey Crawford, who puts it up. All dribbles off the back of the rim and out. We've got white 25 over the back. Only the third team foul for the Wolverines. So Silver Stage will get it out of bounds. We got some substitutes coming in. They must be putting every little guy on the team out there. Interior shot. Casey Crawford trying to get the defensive board. He's fouled by number 42, which only puts them at the third team foul. Wolverines will take the ball out of bounds underneath the Silver Stage basket. Now Silver Stage just comes out with a full court press. Long pass down to Tangaro. Sees Crawford all the way over. Misses the pass a little bit. Long pass over, intercepted by Dustin Dobbs. Dribbles between the legs and goes through two Nighthawks. Cade is almost picked, but controls it, comes in, does a hop and up, and he's called traveling. A little bit of a hop step there. Nice effort by the Wolverines, though. Oh, Cade Brown picks the pocket at number 14, and it's back in by Luis Perez. Manuel comes up and puts it up, and offensive board by Manuel, but Dustin Dobbs hits him in the back. 52 tries to dunk it. Nice attempt at a dunk. Cade Brown at the other end. Oh, started to go in. Offensive board by Manuel. Back to Casey Crawford, who shoots it. And it goes down. Nice little 10-footer by Casey Crawford. 61 to 42. 5:14 left in the game. Wolverines still entertain a 19-point lead. Takes it over the top of Casey Crawford and puts one in. 61-44. Manuel's foul by number 10. Still no chance of a one-on-one situation. Only 16 fouls for Silver Stage. Will be taking the ball out of bounds. Just about mid-court. We've got a bunch of substitutions coming in. Let's see, we've got Ernesto back in. We've got Alonzo in, Luis Perez, Dustin, and Cade Brown. Cade does a spin move at the top, looks for Dustin Dobbs, who penetrates down and hits it off his own foot. Should be a blue ball out of bounds. We got going down deep. Dobbs goes up, and the guy banks one in. Nice play by the Nighthawks. Long pass to Ernesto, down to Cade, who brings it up. Another easy two by the Wolverines. Brings the score 63-46. Ernesto gets the defensive rebound, down to Luis Perez, up to Cade. Tosses it up, and Dobbs hits it off the cylinder. Knocks the ball off. I don't think that one was rolling down anyway. Good hustle by Dobbs. He's feeling his legs tonight. He was up above the rim on that one. But if it doesn't come out of the cylinder and you touch it, it's called basket interference, and the basket would be no good. Turned over to blue. Deep into number 52. 10 comes across fast. Ooh, long three-pointer by number 10. Nothing but air. 52 breaks himself away. And Ernesto picks up a quick foul. Should be blue out of bounds underneath their own basket. That's just Ernesto's third foul. Just their third team this half. Their lead's down to about 17 points. 22 shoots a long three. Chaz Brown comes down with a defensive board. Goes over to Alonzo. Alonzo brings it over the timeline, gives it to Cade, who spots up for a three-pointer, but turns it down. Chaz pumps up a quick one. Nice offensive board by Ernesto, and another offensive board by Luis Perez. Long three by Chaz. Offensive board by Ernesto. Ernesto fights for it and puts it up. Good effort by Ernesto. 3 offensive rebounds and gets 2 points for that. Now Cade steals the ball back. Passes back out to Ernesto, takes about a 12-footer. Defensive ball blue. 52's underneath, and double hand dunks it. Third attempt's good. Nice dunk by 52. I believe that's the first dunk I've seen all year. Flat-footed, double-handed dunk. That was a nice dunk. Kid's got some legs. 65 to 48. 2:41 left in this quarter. Like I said, some of these players on this Silver Stage team's got some pretty good skills. Silver Stage comes back out of their timeout. Coach Larson gets his team ready to come back. Number 52 has been trying to dunk it for at least 3 other attempts and finally got one down. Alonzo will take it out for the Wolverines. just walks the ball up between the legs. Looks for Ernesto, who takes one dribble and is fouled on his approach. He'll get 2 shots for that foul. Not to mention, Silver Stage just jumped into the bonus with 7. From now on, it will be 1-on-1. We've got Cade Brown still in, Chaz Brown, Ernesto, of course, shooting the foul shot he just made, Manuel, and Jake Palafox. And the Wolverine announcer, Agnes, is doing a great job announcing for the Wolverines. We got number 10 coming down, passes off to 14 for a long three-pointer, and hits that one. Brings the score 51-66. With just over 2 minutes to go in this game. Wolverines are still scoring a nice, 15-point lead. Big Palafox tries for a long 3 and answers. He hits that 3 in the far corner. Number 10 comes down, and we've got Cade Brown with the block on the little guy. And the Wendover crowd loves that one. Nice block by Cade Brown. .22 hits it in line, and it's off of White. Should be blue ball. We've got Ryan Tangaro coming into the game for Cade Brown. Nice job by Cade Brown, the senior, for the Wolverines. .52 hits nothing but air. A defensive rebound by Tangaro. Chaz loses the ball, but I believe it's backcourt. So it's, I'm not sure what he called there. Should be White basketball. Yep, it's White ball. No, they call blue ball. I have no idea what that call was. Silver Stage decides to take their timeout now with 1:40 to go. I guess he's going to try to figure out how to get back with him in the game. They're only down 18 points. That is only a 9-possession ball game. 1:40, I believe that's pretty well impossible. The refs down here explaining it was like a violation by blue or white or somebody. Dustin Dobbs had a nice breakout game tonight. I believe he had either 24 or 26 points. Cade Brown not far behind him with about 16 to 18. I'm not positive, I don't have the book up here. We've got the only senior on the floor right now.